Good morning, Mama.
Good morning, good morning. Good morning to you. Yeah, are you having a good morning?
Good morning.
Good morning. I love you.
She's singing up.
What are you doing? Where do you think you're going? Bud, you're not supposed to be out here. No, you're not. Bud, you're not supposed to be out here. Isn't that funny? Is that funny? Do you want to go find the duck egg? Yeah? Okay, let's go find the duck egg real quick. Come on. Okay, real quick. Come on. Look.
Yeah, we got a duck egg.
Whoa, let me
Mom.
see.
Let's get this garden tour started. Here we have, at the front of what the kids call Dragonfly Cove, is a perennial bed. And in that bed we have grapes growing on the trellis. We have a guava, an avocado, and a citrus, and I believe there is also a peach over there. Then we have the lemongrass in there that we use for chop and drop. There may also be some other things like chia mixed in there. Coming down through here, we just walked past the apricot and persimmon tree, and then this is a pigeon pea. In this bed here, we have some sweet potatoes planted, and I believe there's some eggplants in there as well. And a random sunflower popping up there by itself. Hello, ducks. This here is the blackberry trellis. And hello, Miss Kitty. And then in these two little boxes here, we have a couple of citrus trees that are just little babies right now. The Rosella, the Insect Hotel, and Cheyenne's Butterfly Garden, or Butterfly Abode, as the kids have called it. This bed right here, we recently moved the apricot that was here and we put it over on the other side of the garden. Down there we do have some of the Suriname spinach. We have some collards and some other brassicas. These are our perennial chives. We have chives growing in many different areas here. Like I said earlier, this is an apricot, and down at the bottom of it, it is a perennial spinach. I believe it is the Suriname spinach. This right here is the peach tree that we thought had died last year, but it has come back. Coming down here, this is the first set of hoop beds that we made last year, and they are in dire need of repair. Switch these sprinklers real quick. The ducks are having a field day with the sprinklers on. But we have recently reset all of these beds and we have tried to replant everything. However, the chickens have gotten into the gardens and have eaten some of the seeds and some of the new plants that were coming up, so we're going to have to go back and replant some areas. This is the archway at the back of the garden. On the right side of the arch, we have butterfly pea growing up, and then on the left side we have grapes growing up. See some sweet potatoes down in the bottom there, and then this perennial bed over here has some, I believe it's called plumbago, and some banana and a small monstera plant in there. Coming down this way we have a Barbados cherry, some more chives, a grapefruit, more sweet potatoes, and a banana in there. This bed here was built kind of as a hugelculture bed when I first put it in. And coming in between the back of the garden there and the horseshoe bed, you can see the ground cover down there. I did not plant that, but it is a bit invasive, so I'm not sure if I'm going to have to try to get rid of all of that or not, as it seems to be taking over the strawberry bed. We still have a lot of asparagus coming up and popping out. We keep forgetting about it and it gets way too big. But there are also some lemon trees planted in this bed. We did get a couple of fruits off of them. But again, you see that ground cover has just like taken over. I'm not sure where it came from, maybe from some leaves we raked up. And then we have the blackberries here, and along here we also have citrus, and then there are some cassava, and a loofah somehow found its way over here.
Hi. Mama's right here. I see you. I see you.
She loves to play hide and seek out here in the garden. These are the raised beds that we made last year from the reclaimed lumber. As you see, there are some plants in there, but as you can also see, the chickens have been in here. Mulch is all over ground, and it shouldn't be. But these zinnias are still going strong. There are some tomato plants in there that are looking pretty healthy too. And coming down this side, you can see where we have planted some lettuce. We have thrown some seeds down in there as well, but like I said, the chickens have been in here making a mess. Hello, friend. And as you can see, the beds are in a state of disrepair. So come spring, we will have to replace these beds with something a little bit sturdier. On this side, you see there are plenty of sweet potatoes. There are some eggplants. There are some, it looks like garlic coming up, and more sweet potatoes. I know we also have some cucumbers coming up in those beds. And then here is a better look at the horseshoe bed. It was built to collect rainwater. There's a strawberry. At least it hasn't taken over all of them. And then we have these garlic chives here. And the flowers are very delicious, as well as the chives themselves. And then this massive roselle bush here. Here are the ducks enjoying the water again. Coming over here to the new hoop beds that we have put in. This is, again, where the kids had their garden last year. And I have moved a couple of trees around over here. The apple tree is still in the same place. This perennial area at the front has a citrus tree, lemongrass, and there is an olive tree hiding back there behind the lemongrass, and I'm going to have to cut some of that grass back to get some more sun for the olive tree. We have tried transplanting some strawberry tree over here, so we'll see how that does. And this is the ducks' favorite spot. They love to come over here and lay their eggs. We are also transitioning this field to be the new chicken coop. As you see, these beds have recently been planted. I'm going to go ahead and cut on this other sprinkler. In this bed here, we have some peas coming up. I went out there today to check, and it is very green over here. So there are a mixture of peas, carrots, turnips, probably some collards in there. There's a lot of root vegetables, a lot of the fall crops. I just gave the kids bags of seeds and told them to go plant away, and plant away they did. maybe a little bit too well. But the chickens have been enjoying some of the extras in there as well, so I'm sure there'll be plenty for us. Come around to this side, you see the pepper plants that we transplanted from the kids' garden, and there are also some seeds coming up down here. On the other side there, we have some eggplants that were still going strong from when we had the tomato jungle. This is a pepper plant that we actually built the bed around. And then we have a grapevine that has popped up here in the bed. Another massive rosella. And then these, like I said, are the eggplants that were still alive and thriving, so we just staked them up. The kids have planted some root crops and possibly some brassicas down there. There are a few eggplants already on the plants, and they are looking much better the longer we go. They do have such pretty flowers on them. This apricot, he is not very happy. We had some collards that we moved from the kids' garden as well. There are more eggplants there, and he's giving this little citrus a little bit of shade. This was intended to be a citrus hedge down here, but plans change sometimes. We have Tithonia there, and then it is shading over top of that little avocado down there. Another orange, I believe these are Satsuma oranges, and then another peach. One of those peaches we thought were dead last year, and we didn't want to give up on it, or I didn't want to give up on it, and I popped it in the ground, and lo and behold, it is alive. Another eggplant, and then some banana. We have not gotten bananas off of any of our plants yet, but I'm not giving up hope for them. This is a pear, and our pear has got its seasons mixed up. It is really shooting out the blooms, but I really don't think we're going to have any pears off of this year. You can see lots of green popping up down here. This is a hog plum that we recently put in the ground, and it was looking a little sad, but it is starting to leaf out more today, so I have faith that it is going to be just fine. This is another citrus here. And then we have some other trees planted here. Everything that we have planted was intended to be goat friendly. In the area, we have been adding some more things. This is a new area that I don't believe I have showed you yet. We have built up some berms. We're planning on putting a little pond in here. So I do have to water that every so often, trying to get it established. This is the pallet gate that we put in. We have planted some jasmine along the side, so hopefully next year that will cover the arch. And then our compost bin. And here is our final walkthrough. So we just want to thank you so much for stopping in and coming along this tour with us. So please remember to like and subscribe. May God bless you, and may your roots grow deep and your spirit stay nourished. See you soon.
Wow.
Can you run back that way?
I miss it.
Yeah, it'll get you.
Cheyenne, come get me.
Oh,
Or
Bella.
2.